YouTube, Kurt Curtis. It is Monday morning. I have 12 eBay orders going out today. Let's go over everything that's sold. First up, I sold this little War Machine miniature thing. I've had this for quite a while. Finally sold for $8.29. Sold a Marvel vs. DC card that ended up selling for $1.99. Sold a Flair 94 card, Spider-Man. This is just a base card. Ended up selling for $7.99. Not too bad at all. I sold this book. I don't really remember where I got this from. This ended up selling for $12.21. It shipped medium mail. Sold this sealed cassette, and this ended up selling for $14.07. This will go medium mail as well. I probably pay next to nothing for that. People usually don't charge too much for cassettes at sales. Sold this Hot Wheels car. This ended up selling for $12.99. And I sold another Hot Wheels car, and this was a decent one. This one ended up selling for $29.99. Not too bad at all. I'm at the storage unit. I have 5 more items to pull. First up, I sold a DVD. This one is pre-owned, The Third Man. This ended up selling for $19.99, so solid DVD sale there. Next up, I sold a Laserdisc, Animal Crackers. This one ended up selling for $9.99. I sold a book, one of these Choose Your Own Adventure books. This one, Ghost Hunter, ended up selling for $14.99. And let's see here, sold another DVD. This Mark Twain Tonight. This is pre-owned as well. This one ended up selling for $12.99. And then I also sold one of these Spider-Man 30th anniversary cards, Sandman, sold for $1.99. I did go to one estate sale over the weekend. Just picked up a couple shirts here. I'll show you in a second. I wasn't really planning on going to a sale, but I was heading out, so I just checked to see if there was any sales on the way, and there was one. So I stopped by this one. I didn't get there when it opened or anything like that. Most of the stuff was overpriced. However, I picked up 3 vintage single-stitch t-shirts for $1 a piece. Can't really go wrong. These are nothing crazy, though. At least I don't think. Just got this Cornerstone 94 shirt. Like, I don't know. If vintage shirts are like cheap enough, like $1, like I'll just pick them up even if they're probably not that desirable. Here we have this like rainforest, Wake Up to the Rainforest shirt. I mean, that one's kind of cool looking, but like I said, these won't go for that much, but for $1 a piece, can't really go wrong. And then also picked up this Milwaukee County Zoo one. I guess that one's pretty cool too. Has a logo on the back as well. Yeah, not too bad though. That's all I found at the sale. I did want to go over one more thing before I continue on with this video, showing you guys what sold the rest of the week and all that. I actually won a giveaway on a YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is called Sour Pack James, and this guy just cracks packs, mainly like sports cards and wrestling cards. Honestly, I only really watch his like wrestling card openings, but he does do sports cards as well. And he was doing a giveaway, and like his channel is relatively small. So I just left a comment, entered the giveaway, and I ended up winning. I think there was only like 32 entries, so there was actually a good shot at winning. So I'll leave the link to his YouTube channel in the description if you want to check it out, because I mean, he does giveaways and you got a shot at winning. I just did. So this guy is a good dude, man. I won a Jeff Hardy autograph card, and he sent me a bunch of bonus stuff. Like, I wasn't even expecting all this. Got this WCW card pack and some Slam Attack cards. Also, yeah, see, there's his logo for his channel. Also some Topps Chrome WWE cards that just came out, because that's what I was watching him open, because that set just came out. So all this bonus stuff, which I'll show you in a second, but here was the thing I actually won, which is really sweet. It's this Jeff Hardy autograph card. This is from 2020, I believe. Yeah, this is really cool. I think this card is worth like around 30 bucks. I'm not going to sell it though. I'm going to put it up on my wall with my other cards. Let me show you. I'm going to hang it up there. All those cards have some kind of meaning throughout my like YouTube history. And yeah, like very cool card. I was just happy to win this. And then he just sent this extra stuff. Like, I don't know, man, that kind of like made my day. It was so cool that he did that. Got a little sticker. These are all just like base cards, I believe, of the Topps Chrome set, but I mean, that's just still really cool. Yeah, these are cool looking cards. Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns. The only problem I have with these like Chrome cards is like, oh, Bobby Fish, he's in AEW now, is they like bend for some reason. Like, it's not just the wrestling ones, it's like all cards, even Magic cards and stuff. And then some Slam Attack trading card game. I think I've seen like them advertise this. I don't really know. It's like a card game for wrestling. I don't really know much about it though. Oh, these are the backs. Like these are just look like regular cards. But then here, like they have like, you know, stats and stuff. So I'm not really sure what's up with these. But yeah, I've seen WWE advertising this game. So pretty cool. And then, yeah, I might as well open this. See what we get. That's awesome. Old WCW cards. I don't really know what you can pull out of this. These are from what looks like, I don't know, 1991. There's like a checklist. Arn Anderson. Wow. Flying Brian. His son is in AEW. Brian Pillman's son is in AEW. Doom. I'm not familiar with him. There's another Flying Brian. The Steiner Bros. Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid. Doom again. Tommy Rich. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, shout out to Sour Pack James. I can't believe I actually want to give away really cool stuff. He didn't have to send all that extra stuff. That was really nice of him. All right, let's continue on. It is Tuesday morning. I'm only shipping items that sold that I have here in the eBay room today. Let's go over what sold. First up, I sold out DC vs. Marvel card, Black Adam. That sold for $1.99. Next up, I had one person pick up 2 items. First up, they picked up this anime Blu-ray. This is pre-owned. This is actually an X-Library edition too. Didn't matter, still sold for $18.79. And that person also bought this lot of 2 Pink Panther DVDs. These are pre-owned. That lot sold for $9.67. So this person's total was $28.46. Not too bad at all. Next up, I sold a lot of these Killer Spin orange ping pong balls. I have lots of 4 of these listed, and I have like a bunch of lots. I think I started with 11. I believe this is like the 3rd lot I sold. Sold for $16.99. And last up, I sold this Angel shirt, and this sold for a whopping $6.89. This listing has been up for 31 months. This thing is from like when I first started selling on eBay. Not something I would pick up again. There's nothing special about this. It's just the Angels shirt. It is a nice looking shirt though. So, I mean, there's that. But, I mean, this is when I used to go to a thrift store and pick up clothing items for 69 cents. And, like, I don't know, man, I would just grab, like, anything, which was, you know, not smart. But it was back when I first started. I'll probably still make $1 or 2 off this, but this totally wasn't worth it. I do have items like this still in my store, and I need to go through my store and just, like, take down listings like this and, like, donate the items or something. The reason why it sold for so cheap is because it was on sale, because it had been listed so long. When I run my sales, the longer something's been in my store, the more percentage it's off. And yeah. It is Wednesday morning. I have 4 orders going out today. First up, I sold this vintage ASU Rose Bowl hat from 1997, and this ended up selling for $22.99. All right, I'm at the storage unit. I have 3 more items to pull. First up, I sold this DVD lot, volumes 1 and 2. The Best of Sessions at West 54th. These are pre-owned. This lot ended up selling for $14.99. I also sold some cards. Got a couple of Marvel metal cards, 95. This Scarlet Spider card sold for $4.99. This is just a base card, so that's pretty good. And also, I sold Hulk, and this sold for $1.99. It is Thursday morning. I'm only shipping eBay room items out today, and I only have 1 item going out. Sold this DC vs. Marvel card, Riddler versus Daredevil. That sold for $1.99. It is super early Friday morning. I have 7 eBay orders going out today. Let's go over everything that sold. First up, I sold one of these Hot Wheels cars. This ended up selling for $9.99. Next up, I sold this VHS set. This is sealed. It's this the Civil War. Yeah, just the Civil War set. I got this at an estate sale a long time ago. I just figured it's sealed. I know it's VHS, but it's sealed, and it's like a box set and PBS. It had to be worth something. It wasn't. I've had this listed for so long. Finally sold for $14.99. Good thing is, though, I remember that estate sale. I got a whole pile of stuff, I think, for like $30 or something. And like, I remember one of those items, like a cowbell, I sold for like something ridiculous. So this is going to be profit, whatever I make from this after fees and shipping and all that. Probably like $8 or something, I don't know. But really glad just to get rid of this. This thing's taking up space. Finally sold. Next up, a really good sale here too. I sold these Keen shoes. These ended up selling for $116.24. I got these for free. When I used to work at Amazon, they would give us like a coupon to get shoes once a year. And I remember I got this exact pair of shoes and sold it before. And these were listed for a while, but they finally sold. These are nice shoes, but I already had work shoes, so I would just get the shoes and then try to sell them. It worked out. These shouldn't have eBay fees either because they're athletic shoes and they sold for over $100. So the person that bought these is actually in the same state that I'm in. So it probably isn't going to cost that much to ship these, even though they're going priority. And then there's going to be no eBay fees. So that's going to be a nice chunk of profit right there. Solid sale. And then I also sold this Loudmouth board game. This is sealed. I don't remember where I got this from. I can't imagine I paid too much for it. This sold for $29.99. Just like last week, the plan is before I go to the storage unit to pick up the rest of the stuff that's sold, I'm actually going to an estate sale. I haven't been to estate sales in a while, aside from last week, because I only like to go to certain companies. And yeah, I mean, they're doing another one this week, so I'm going to go check it out. I always like going to their sales. So if I find anything, I'll obviously show you guys. I'm at the storage unit. I have a few more items to pull. First up, I sold a couple of cards. Got this Gold Signature Series Thanos card that sold for $7.99, not too bad. So I sold one of these before, the Carnage one, I think for like $8 or $9, and then this one for $8, and I paid $17 for all that. And those are all Gold Signature Series cards there, and it doesn't even include the tons of other sets that I got in that bulk buy. So that's just insane. Like I mentioned when I bought it, I'm probably going to sell 2 cards and then the rest will be profit. So here's that second card. Not too bad at all. Got this Flair Ultra 94 Iceman and Archangel that sold for $1.99. Next up, I sold the Micro Brawler from the Pro Wrestling Trade I opened up recently, Shane Helms. It sold for $14.99. Had some damage on the card, so I priced it a little cheaper. Still sold though. And I sold another Pro Wrestling crate item. This one was from one of the earlier crates. Yeah, it's the Nasty Boys pin, but this is the variant one. The Chase variant, this one glows. So this one, someone sent me a message saying, send me an offer, I might accept it. I had this listed at 30. I sent him an offer at 25, he accepted. So sold for $24.99. I forgot to mention at the storage unit, I did find like a bag of stuff at that estate sale, so I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. However, while I was out and about, I had one more item sell, so I'm going to go ahead and get this shipped out today as well. Got this vintage Wonder Woman glass. This ended up selling for $29.99. I paid $1.66 for this, along with a bunch of other similar glasses, so not too bad. So here is everything I found at the estate sale. I didn't realize it at the time while I was shopping, but like now that I've come home and just kind of laid it all out and like looked everything up like more in detail, like I did like really well at this sale. So we'll start with the clothing items first. At this estate sale, I could tell there was 2 other vintage clothing sellers. People at estate sales that are after vintage clothing, at least for me, are very easy to like spot. It's usually like younger people. They usually have a hat on. I don't know, like it's just, I don't know. I could just always tell right away. So right when I got in the estate sale, I immediately went for the clothes, which I probably wouldn't normally do, but I just wanted to get to them because I knew other people were going to be after them as well. But do not be intimidated by competition at sales because these people left some stuff behind. I got some before they got to it, but we'll go over that in a bit. First up, come on, man. Chicago Bulls 1993 t-shirt, vintage shirt, new with tags. Get out of here. I mean, it is single stitch. The bottom isn't though. I've noticed with some vintage shirts, the bottom isn't always single stitch. Most of them will be, but not all of them. But I mean, this is from 93, new with tags. Like, I don't know what this will go for. I couldn't really find this exact shirt based off quick research, but yeah, nothing on the back. But yeah, what a find there. So that was something I picked up right away that would have definitely been gone if I didn't go for the clothes first because of the other people there. Also picked up this vintage Bears sweatshirt. I don't really know if this has that much value, or I don't know what it's going to go for, but I definitely grabbed it. It is football season. This was supposed to be $8 and this shirt was supposed to be $6, but I think they only charged me $5 a piece for these. So they messed up with the math or something. So $5 a piece for those, not too bad at all. Also picked up a couple hats, and this is what I was talking about. Literally one of those guys that was going after the vintage clothing was digging through the like bin of hats that they had. And once he was done, I went in there and I found these two. So he missed them. Like, not everyone knows everything. And even if they're like knowledgeable about a specific like item, they might not pick it up. Like, I don't know. But like, this doesn't look like it'd be a Bulls hat. So he probably saw this like this or something, just threw it to the side. But this caught my attention because it's a Bulls hat and looks definitely different. I saw a couple comps for these, like around 35 to 45 bucks. I paid $4 for each of these hats, so that's a cool looking hat. That's a nice pickup. This one, Ditch Witch. I'm not really sure what that's from, but I think I could get around 20 bucks for that. It's a cool looking hat. Kind of has a Halloween theme too. By the time I list it though, Halloween will probably be over. But still, pick those up for $4 a piece. Not too bad. This is a home run here. This is an AM/FM radio. This is sealed, brand new. I paid $12 for it. There's a reason. I saw like a couple comps for over $70 for this thing. So yeah, not too bad at all. This is like super easy to list. Like, it's just, yeah. So paid up a little bit for that, but it's totally worth it. Picked up this little book set. This is sealed. I didn't really look it up or anything. It was $2. It's whatever. Yeah, we'll see how that does. I picked up some Goo Gone for $2. This stuff usually isn't that expensive, but I have a bottle here. I use Goo Gone sometimes to get stickers off DVDs and CDs and stuff like that. I mean, one of these bottles will last a very long time, but I just picked up a backup one. They had a bunch of them there, but I wasn't going to buy like 5 Goo Gones because that would last me like 10 years or something. So I didn't want to like be a hoarder and just have all the Goo Gone. But I just picked up one for myself. And also this one, I was very surprised with. The only reason I even picked this up because I remember using this as a kid. It was like a touch of sun. So like, you know, when your parents didn't let you dye your hair, you could use this. You like sprayed it in your hair and like, you know, you'd go out in the sun and then it would like lighten your hair and stuff. And we totally used this like as a kid. And like I looked up comps and there was a sold comp for like over $50 for this thing. This appears to be brand new, but I'm definitely going to look more into it. But this was $1. Like, you can't go wrong. So yeah, very surprised with that. But I mean, this is from like the 90s, I think. I don't know. Yeah, 1996. So I don't even know if that would still work. But yeah, very, very cool estate sale. I picked up some good stuff. Not that much stuff now that I think about it, but the items I did pick up were definitely worth it. I forgot to mention, so at that estate sale, the total for everything was just $35, which was like a crazy good deal, considering most of those items alone should sell for more than that. So yeah, very happy with that haul. It is time for the numbers for the week. This week I had a total gross sales of $499.52. After fees and shipping and all that, my net was $340.86. That's going to be all for this video, guys. Stack dividends, sweep floors. Until next time.
Next I go to an estate sale. There's old ladies everywhere. Everything seems to be overpriced, but these ladies don't know about vintage inspired t-shirts, underwear, Goosebump books, super rare, DVDs, brand new sealed, out of print. Let's make a deal.